Well, good morning. This morning, for me anyway, is a bit of a bucket list item day. So we're on Westray, still in the Orkney Islands, and several years ago I saw a video of someone doing a flight, quite a special flight, the world's shortest commercial flight. I think its record is 53 seconds, 58 seconds, between Westray and Papa Westray. Given the fact we're in the Orkney Islands, given the fact we've come up on the ferry to Westray, well, it'd be rude not to. Given the fact that we're doing the flight, we also noticed that our little campsite is about 3.5 miles away from the airport, then taking our long haul flight, all 1 minute 24 seconds of it. And then on Papa Westray ferry port, about 1.92 miles from the airport. And then the little ferry port on this side is about 0.5 mile away from 0.6 of a mile away from the campsite. And for those of you with good additional skills may notice that's near enough a 10k. So Monday morning, time to do a 10k with a little bit of a difference because you're getting flights and a boat. First up, the run, 3.5 miles.
Which apparently includes a steep hill. Not good for early Monday morning.
Right, let's do it. So we've actually arrived before the airport even opens. Well, you know, we thought we'd
some shopping time, you know. I thought we'd go to the bar and
classic. So yeah, literally, the GoPro's probably not going to pick this out too well, but what I'm showing you here, so this is obviously Westray where we are, and then just across there where I'm pointing to is Papa Westray. So yeah, that's our flight, which hasn't arrived yet, so I mean, even the runway is like a 100-metre racetrack.
I don't think it's even 100 metres, I think it's about 50.
So
it's hilarious.
But yeah, we've actually arrived before the airport opens. That's never happened before. And always prepared for our international flight.
And just in case there happens to be a diplomatic incident, we have our passports.
Probably the only time in its history that people have turned up before the airport opens with passports to get on a 58-second flight or something, or a 1-minute flight.
Oh well.
Yeah, well. But yeah, is the bar not open now? I should have even brought my own nuts. Right, we'll catch you from Terminal 1, I think we're flying from today. Interesting check-in procedure. Lady just came out and said, "You guys flying to Pappy?" We went, "Yeah," and she said that you checked in then.
And she also happens to be the air traffic controller.
Yeah. So yeah.
So you could be anyone. Just turn up and get on.
I love it. Just literally, you flying to Pappy? Yeah, that you checked in. More airlines should be like that. And we've just realised as well, we thought we were going to have to wait till 12 o'clock to get the ferry back, but actually there's a 10 o'clock flight. I'm not sure why we thought it would take us 3 hours to get through security on the other side. So, anyway. So the flight would have taken off now from, don't know why I'm looking behind me.
Actually, it takes off in 15 seconds.
There you go. And lands 16 seconds later. Now the one from Kirkwall down to here, which is the one we're getting, takes off at 8:40, arrives down here at 8:55. So.
Which makes it a bit strange that it says on your boarding pass you're boarding at 8:42, considering the plane won't even be here. But hey,
Right.
somebody got us here a bit early.
Well, as we said, we wanted to make the most of the experience. Standing outside a brick building.
With the cows roaming in the background.
Cheers, thank you very much. Well guys, that's the world's shortest commercial flight done and dusted. And for someone who doesn't like flying,
It was the best thing ever. Massive smile on my face the whole way, but it was over far too quick.
far too quick.
Oh, it was brilliant.
I think it was
Absolutely
under
brilliant.
5 minutes from the time he turned on the engine to the time he turned off the engine. And yeah, we were in the air for probably about a minute and 10 seconds or so. If we'd thought about it, what you can do is, because this flight obviously came down from Kirkwall, causing the Westray, over to Westray, and then back up to Kirkwall again, all done in under an hour. So actually, that may have been the better thing to do, because not only would you've got the world's shortest commercial flight, but you actually would have got two 15-minute sort of scenery flights as well, which would have been nice, but next time. Anyway, so we've got to now run up to the ferry port,
Yep.
grab the hopefully 10:15 ferry, and go for a coffee somewhere. Have to finish the rest of this 10k now.
And if you're ever coming here, you've got to do
Got to
that.
do it.
It
Absolutely.
was amazing.
It was fantastic. Right, time to run. Which way's the ferry port?
I've got no idea. And I'm getting cold, so we need to go.
Let's go. Well, that was brilliant. So we've just got to the little pier on Papa Westray, and we now wait on our ferry back over to Westray, and then it's time for a coffee. But just, yeah, and this is one of the reasons why we're doing what we're doing. For little moments like that, to see the smile on Nicola's face is worth it alone. But of course, this is a big bucket list item for me as well, and we've both been sort of struggling a lot over the last 6 months about trying to kind of figure out the purpose of it all, trying not to get too heavy before my second coffee. And you know what? Yeah, sure, this lifestyle means that we're having to give up on a lot of other things, mostly materialistic things, but experiences trumps everything, as I've always said. So do what's on your bucket list, and do it soon, because it's later than you think. Right, next stop, ferry. Oh, and we're 5 miles into our 10k, so another mile to go. So you want to do more short flights then, Nicola?
Oh, loved it. I can't believe I hate normal aeroplanes, but helicopters and little planes I seem to love. It's really bizarre. I think you can just jump out.
She did say that once we were on a Grand Canyon helicopter tour, and whenever we got back from it, I was like, Nicola, why did you not find that scary? And she went, well, I knew if there was going to be a problem, I'd just jump out.
Has anyone tried it?
Oh, I'm sure they have. Didn't really tell the tale. The colour of the water here is absolutely beautiful.
Would have been good snorkeling.
Yeah, it would have been good to snorkel. We're just concerned that we won't get our wetsuits dried. I think if we're going to go snorkeling, we might wait till we get onto the Outer Hebrides. We know there's a snorkel trail at Hoosnish, and we can stay there for a couple of days and hopefully get our wetsuits dried. Or we just go in our nips. I need a coffee and a sausage sandwich. Job done. More running. Let's go. Full loop done. And now, although we haven't quite finished our 10k loop, but when running, what is there always? Cake. There's always cake. Get in my belly. Well, that was damn good cake.
And good coffee.
Good coffee. But of course now we keep forgetting that we still have half a mile of running to do. So, and I've never actually that's a lie. I have fueled up mid-run.
You've beard mid-run.
I have beard mid-run and 30k. Yeah,
As in drunk beard, not grown a beard. It hasn't taken him that long to run.
sometimes it has.
Hello to the cows.
Job done. So basically, as I was coming up here, I kind of made the comment to Nicola, it's not going to be as impressive as Eshness was on Shetland. But actually,
It's really nice.
it's beautiful. Still a lot of filmers about, kittiwakes, gannets, and obviously the filmers. We've just been chatting to the RSPB guy. They've still got
So close.
They've still got a lot of chicks as well, and actually we saw a great skua. Oh wow, the gannets are just cruising past. That is beautiful. So sorry, this is Nuphead Lighthouse.
On Westray.
On
Did you say
Westray.
Westray?
Yeah, we're still on Westray. As you can see, we're still in our spandex. That's beautiful. And as is always the case, you get somewhere, we're here we arrived on Sunday, we go back tomorrow, Tuesday, and immediately you just go, oh, wish we had longer, because, now that we're up here, it'd be great to come back up here and do the big long walk along the west coast, which is something that you can do. Just looks incredible. But
Have to come back.
we shall just sit here and enjoy the birds for now, including some incredible flybys of gannets, our favourite seabird.